If you are stuck in a trading rut, I think this video is for you because I'm going to be breaking down three of the biggest myths in the retail trading space. So, first off, we're going to just dive right into it. You need big money to make big money. That is completely and utterly false. Yes, if you are trading your own live account, your own personal account with absolute no investor funding, yes, you do need big money to make money. But guess what? We have prop firms, right? So, in order to debunk this, you need to understand that funded accounts can be used to leverage large accounts and reap the benefits amounting to thousands of points, right? Percentage points relative to the fee paid. So, what do I mean by that? For example, let's take a look at a FTMO account for, let's say, a $200,000 account, right? So, you pay approximately $1,000. So, your cost is literally only 1,000. Okay. Your account size is 2,000. And let's say you risk 0.5% and you make 4R and you stop trading for the month and you end up with 2%. Let's say you make 5 or 6R, and then by the time you have your profit split with FTMO, you're going to get $4,000 in return. Now, isn't that a net profit of 3,000? Now, for the guys that are bad at math, if your profit is 4,000 and the cost you paid initially is 1,000, then the net profit is 3,000 for the first month of your profit split. That means for every subsequent month after that, you're literally making what? Pure profit. Yeah, you're literally making pure profit. You're literally making four times what you paid every single month. That's what? 400%. Okay. Now, that return on investment in the initial month is going to be 300% net of the profit split and your cost. Okay. So you literally made big money with small money. Therefore, you don't really have to have a massive account in order to make big money. You can pay a small amount and you can start generating consistent returns with the proper tools on the leveraged account that you are getting. It's as simple as that, right? So now, having said that, let's move to the second myth. The second myth is that you can learn all by yourself and be successful. All of these guys, they want to promote the idea that no, everything is on YouTube, this is on YouTube, that is on YouTube. But given the fact that everything is on YouTube, why are literally 80 to 90% of the retail trading space still paying for courses and still going after new trading concepts? Why? I mean, if you can learn all by yourself and be successful, you should not be paying people, right? Well, that's a fallacy. You cannot succeed in any industry without at least learning from someone. Okay? Think about it. The books that we read, the things that we learn from the book, at the end of the day, it is written by someone with more experience than us, right? Now, in the trading space, you understand that the trading journey itself, right, is extremely hard, right? I have a lot of people texting me, like, people that are interested in my services but can't afford it. They're telling me that I can't afford it because I lost X, Y, and Z all these years when trading. Well, yeah, that's true because if you don't have the proper guidance, right, you are going to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars through trial and error just to become profitable. I know I definitely did. To create all of this, I definitely did burn through thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars just to create my framework or just to come to the conclusion that yes, I can create my own framework by studying this, and that, which then led me to the profitable system and the algorithms that I have right now. So, what's the solution in order to debunk this myth? The solution is to actually pay a valuable mentor for a one on one program. Okay. Now, this is very specific. One on one program, not just a video course that, where the guy doesn't give two shits about you, the guy doesn't share live trades, the guy doesn't share trade analysis, the guy doesn't share anything at all. Not that type of shit. An actual one-on-one program where there is 100% focus on your trading development because that is what you are paying the person for. Okay. And the cost that you can be expected to pay is between $2,000 to $5,000. Now, yes, it is expensive, but that's the price you pay for someone else's time. I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about any proper one-on-one mentor that has experience in this field and qualifications. Everyone is a finance guru. Even a guy that has a PhD in biology or doctors in something in medicine or whatever, they somehow think that, oh, wow, I'm a finance guru, I can teach. No, you're not qualified to teach because you have no clue about what finance is. It's not CRT, it's not turtle soup, it's not nothing. It's none of those things. And you will learn how and you will learn why I'm saying that. If you are part of my inner circle, or if you are part of someone else's inner circle, and when I say someone else's inner circle, I mean someone that is qualified. Now, the return on an investment on this type of an investment or this type of a solution is limitless because you get a funded account, you pass it with what you learned, you apply the patience and discipline that's instilled in you, and once you make that 2 to 5K, everything after that is now limitless profit. It's profit only for you, nothing else. Maybe let's say the mentor is asking you, okay, you know what? If you want continuous access to me because someone should hold you accountable, pay me $100 to $200 per month. Good. Now you have incentive to keep the funded account without trading it recklessly, just so that you can pay this supposed monthly cost. Yeah. And the only benefit is that you skip the part where you went broke trying to make it. Think about that. All right. And now let's talk about the final myth. And the final myth is going to be SMC and ICT are the only ways of trading the market. Huh. Now, Sean, isn't that kind of rich coming from you? Well, I won't say so because while it is true that I used to trade ICT a couple of years ago, the only concepts I use from him is the inverse fair value gap, nothing else. Okay. So because that has some kind of a logic behind it, which I have explained before. Now, what about this? More than 70 to 80% of the retail trading space, they have never heard of ICT and they have never heard of SMC. So how are these guys so successful? But you have to ask that question from yourself. How are these guys so successful? The guys that haven't heard of ICT, the guys that haven't heard of anything, right? Anything about SMC, yada, yada, yada. How are these guys literally so freaking successful? I mean, the guys that you and I clown, right? The guys that you and I literally clown, these are the guys that are making money day in and day out with basic support and resistance, basic volume analysis. These are the people that you are competing with. Hedge funds don't give two shits about your fair value gap, about your order block, about your this, about your that. No, ICT's concepts, ICT's supposed algorithm is exactly what it means. It is a set of steps, set of concepts that he created by seeing or by looking at these repeating price actions, or let's just say these repeated signatures in price, and that is a part of his algorithm. That's how I can say my daily bias, my entry model, all that is my algorithm, and the market works according to that because 80 to 90% of the time, or let's just say 70 to 90% of the time, when my algorithm prints a buy signal, that shit's going up. So I can say, well, guys, the market moves based on my algorithm. I coded it. You get it? Now, from an isolated point of view, it is correct. Me and my team did code it. So there's a lie in that. But the only point of delusion is to say that the market runs on my algorithm when it doesn't. Okay. So what you should do is you should spend your time conducting statistical analysis on concepts that work. So data-backed concepts work out more than magical banking algorithms that one man seemingly learned or created, which we will never know. Sometimes he says God revealed it to him. Sometimes he said he learned it. Then another time he got kidnapped. We will never know. Okay. So always work with statistics, right? My algorithms, statistically backed. Don't believe me? I share with you guys the statistics on a weekly basis based on a sample size of 20 trades, 2020, 20, 2020, and I'm sharing it with you guys on Telegram. You guys can go and check it out. And whenever I do a statistical back test, I share with you guys the results. You guys can also go and check that out. Right? So now, having said all of that, if you guys are ever interested in solving all these problems, these are the services I provide. One-on-one mentoring to cut down your exposure to nonsense, literal nonsense. And I'm going to literally value bomb you with shit that actually works. Right? So if you are interested in the one-on-one, what you can do is you can comment one-on-one, or you can send me a message on Telegram, first of all, by joining my public group, finding me on that public group, and then sending me a message personally. Because there are a lot of fake accounts. Okay. And another service that we provide is an algorithmic trading platform. The platform is coming soon, right? So what we do is we provide data-backed bias, daily and weekly bias, and also fundamental analysis that is AI driven along with the entries, as I showed. Okay. So if you are interested in that, you can also again text me on Telegram because I am running a lifetime offer. And unfortunately, for most of you guys, I only have 2 to 3 spots remaining for the 50% off lifetime offer at $200, after which it's going to go to $400 until January 2025. And once we hit January 2025, we are moving to a subscription-based model of $100 to $150 per month, depending on the value that we provide with our algorithms, because a lot of things are coming. Okay, a lot of features. So with that said, I'll see you in the next one. Good luck and good trading. Bye bye.